Welcome back. She was the first female dancer to achieve international fame.
I'm on a romantic call. I'm talking to my baby down on me yard.
Patra, who impacted the world in the 1990s, where the hits like Pull Up to My Bumper
Pull up to my bumper, baby.
and Walk a Man.
And there's not a man, if I'm on a walk a man.
Such was her impact, it was no surprise that she was called to be part of the celebration of reggae at the 2013 BET Awards, a request that, according to Beenie Man, she declined.
Them call Shabba, I think, and Patra, and them turn it down, you know?
They turned it down?
Yeah.
Shabarangs turned it down?
Yeah.
And Patra?
Yeah, they wasn't there, so.
Oh, okay. So you're assuming that they turned it down?
No, well, that was BT said.
That's BT's official position?
Yeah, official position.
On that, okay.
So that's why them did African.
So they wanted them in addition
they want
to
two
you guys?
dancehall and two reggae artists.
Oh, so it would have been Patra,
Shabba, me, Elephant Man, and them. Because them dancehall would have come from then.
But Patra is now saying that Beenie Man should take back that chat. Patra, our very special guest right now, right here on stage.
Hey, what's up? Thanks for having me again, man.
Patra, good to see you as usual, as always. So, what makes you so upset about what Beenie said?
I'm not quite sure if it's about being upset, but I'm normally the type of person who like to speak for myself, you know, and because of all the things that I've been through with my career, I'm very kind of careful with the people who might come to me and say there's an opportunity somewhere and I should just jump at it. And of course, as for the BET thing, they're like family to me. They've been there for me from the start of my career, so I know a lot of people from BET and all that stuff. However, from, you know, I started over to taking over my career, I always like to speak for myself. I don't even like sometimes my lawyer sometimes to speak on my behalf and some simple issues.
So what really happened? You were called, right? So what happened? Why didn't you go?
Well, I was called, but I was called by the wrong messenger. And for me, I want to move forward. I don't think I want to go backwards because a lot of things and people that have access to me in certain ways, you know, it takes me years to get rid of them. And I don't want one moment to make me have to, you know, feel as if I'm going backwards. So that's basically what happened. As for the Beenie Man situation, he can only speak for himself. And of course, Shabba was also invited, and Shabba can also speak for himself. But for me, I have to reserve the right at all times to decline certain things, no matter how important it is. Especially when it comes through the wrong message line and the whole heap of chaotic thing to get there. What I can say though, I was surprised that they would call me first. Not from the whole Patra or Shabba thing, but because those people have access to Beenie. So I think that they would put their artists first. But you know, it's a good lookout, but it's just the wrong messenger.
The wrong messenger.
Yeah.
So that's your message to BET now. So what did they say to you when you declined?
No, well, BET is a very, you know, we call it now, straight up network. I've been working with them for years upon years. They are not the type of people who go out there and gossip and gossip. It is the people who think as if they have access to me and they could use it to their advantage, you know, by putting it on stuff that their management, it's a whole bunch of things I don't want to discuss at this time, but I think I did the right thing because if I'm doing something, especially to represent reggae music abroad or anywhere, it have to done right, you know.
All right, so the circumstances did not fit what you want or how you want to present yourself on international TV.
I wouldn't call it the circumstances. I would just say the wrong messenger. Because I'm a very private person, so I'm not really easy to get to. So sometimes you have a little lifeline where you're left for some people to still shout out and say hello, and they just get a little bit carried away.
So Beenie wasn't really wrong in saying you declined?
No, he cannot say that because he don't know nothing about me.
But you did decline, didn't you?
I did not decline. I just didn't do it because the wrong channel. But for me, I have access that I can always have the opportunity to go back to BET. Now I'm coming out with a new record and everything been structured in a different way. And because I've done so much work with BET throughout the years, they're not ones to hold grudge in certain ways because they know a lot of artists, especially
so there will be new opportunities.
There's always opportunities. It's just that I reserve the right to move when I have to.
It seems to me that you've been turning down some of these requests, Patra. It sounds like you will get requests like these from time to time, and you will not take them. Is that
Yeah,
so?
because sometimes, you know, it's not all of it though. Because you see, as I said before, the lifeline and certain lines that was there before, the music business have changed to a certain degree.
Yes.
But it's the same hawks in the background. Nothing has really changed in those departments. So for me, if I decline certain things, it's because it's not right for me, or it's not proper, or it's a million messages. And there's a lot of artists who run out there and put their own lives in danger. I'm sure you hear about that a lot of times. They travel to places, and because it isn't, people lead them astray. Because them say yes to things, them life in danger. For me,
So you're now a more discerning
yeah.
artist.
Well, yeah.
You've learned
Right.
the business.
Exactly, and I don't want to fall back into that stuff. I'm sure every artist out there, including Mr. Beanie Man, who, you know, who is talking whatever he's saying, is that I'm sure they've been in tours and places to where people that they put in charge to do certain things has put their own life in danger. It's dangerous out there. So certain things you have to know the person who is bringing it to you.
All right. So what's new for you? What's happening for you?
Okay, yeah, what's happening for me new right now? My new album is finally coming soon. However, we're promoting this new single on LG Entertainment, and it's called Sweet Reggae Music.
Okay.
And I'm in the process of getting ready to deal with that now and do my little sexy stuff. You know, that's what I'm doing.
All right. Let's take a look at the video for that song right now.
What the world needs now, the world needs now, world needs now. Sweet reggae music, reggae, reggae, reggae.
Yo, you hear that, right?
What the world needs now, the world needs now, world needs now.
Watch this.
Sweet reggae music, reggae, reggae,
Watch this.
reggae.
Oh, tell them, say.
Sit ya, what me say? Sure. When you hear reggae music I play, people love to turn up them radio right away. Rubber dubbing at the dance them a play. This a type of wine no make them and them go away. Chop. This a music and not easy. Wind down slow, just take it easy. You never hear but cool and deadly. I miss a reggae around the world, sound no better. What the world needs now, the world needs now, world needs now. Sweet reggae music, reggae, reggae, reggae.
Yeah.
What the world needs now, the world needs now, world needs now. Sweet reggae music, reggae, reggae, reggae.
Yo, watch this.
Sit here. What me say? Take a break, just come back to me spot. Cause you don't know, say me the queen of the pack. The man them say me body and them say that me hot. But me no hype up, me just cool and relax. Them know say me crazy. Cause this a island girl, she no easy.
All right. Sweet Reggae Music, one of Patra's latest releases. Now, it seems to me this video is a toning down of the bad girl kind of image. Your bad girl image is.
No, I didn't
am I
consider
correct?
myself that. I consider myself to be very sensual and very sexy. But to the point, but this video is about reggae music because the album is very outrageous, obviously. But for me, I wanted to take it to a different level, especially with my singing and stuff, just to take reggae music to another level and show people say, yo, it's not just wind up or anything. But
You're
you have a
saying-
little sexy wind up in it
Right.
still.
You're
Yeah.
saying reggae and not dancehall. Are you
Right,
making a distinction?
I'm not a dancehall artist. From day one, I've never been a dancehall artist. I'm an artist, and I do different type of music. So I think being a Jamaican, I have the right to do a reggae music.
So you
know?
don't want to be classified a dancehall artist?
I didn't. No,
You've never been classified.
Well, people.
You've never accepted that you
No,
are.
because I'm not. Because there's no reason for me. But I respect the dancehall thing, of course. Because you don't know from Shabba, Buju to, of course, Bounty Killer and all them people, Brethren and all that stuff. So it's like, I love it. It's just not for me.
But some will say, if you're not dancehall, who is?
I have no idea. I can only speak on my behalf. I don't know. I'm just an artist. I
Yeah.
just see, you know, from Pull Up to My Bumper days and all that stuff, the market that I have
Yes.
and it's a wide cross market, and I just feed off the energy of my fans around the world and just give them good music. What I found out about sweet reggae music now that I'm getting ready to promote is that it has taken me into a different era, like a different type of fan base, the type of people that would request messages and the type of work and stuff that's coming in now to me, is that it showed me, say, yo, it work, I can do anything I want, you know.
So you're still, remember, you still have your fan base out there.
I'm the
People
queen of-
wanting you, calling you.
Yeah, and I'm the queen of the pack.
Queen of
Period.
the pack.
Exactly. So it's very simple. There's nothing to compete against, or anyone don't need to compete against me. I think everybody needs to do what they're doing, because you know I've worked hard to gain what I'm trying to expand on here. So for me, it's not a show-off thing or a joke thing. For me, it's a business.
Okay.
So I'll approach it that way. I have a merchandise deal. Everything. So everything is coming under one umbrella. So all the things that I've been fighting for all these years is for me to be in control of my career. A lot of people hear it and they laugh on the side.
And that is happening right now, you're saying?
It is, because it's very stressing to know that when you go to bed at night, someone else is writing your check.
Okay.
You know, so, and you know, you don't really want to go back to your past, and that goes back to what I just said. There'll be perfect opportunities that looking fantastic for me.
Because a few years ago, you were on a comeback path after a period of quiet, so
Right.
to speak.
Yeah, well, that's a whole other story, which is a good thing for me,
Right.
because maybe if that did not
So
happen.
are you still on that comeback trail now, or
no,
are you back?
I'm never trying to come back to anything. I continue what I'm doing. When I came to you the first time, it was a project that I was doing independently
Okay.
for some guys out of New York. So I just kind of give them the hype and the vibe. But one thing I've never done is to sell out. I've had tons of opportunities come my way, but I've learned along the way that if you don't take time out, trust me, this is why I love Bonnie Whaler so much. I listen to him over everybody, so nobody is really relevant to me more than my fans. You know, when it comes to pressure in the music business,
Yes.
the hustling of the music business, being on the wrong stage with the wrong artist, it's crazy. For me, that's not hard.
No one will doubt or should doubt that you are getting the calls, because your work speaks for itself, right?
Yeah.
And if Shaba is getting work, yeah, I mean, it was Patra
Right.
Shaba, internationally.
Yeah.
So we're not doubting that, but it's a little bit intriguing as to us as to why we haven't been seeing you taking on some of these things.
What things?
Whatever they call
Maybe
that.
you're more
Some of the-
informed than me, because
some of
the
the
ones
big gigs that you.
No, I've gone to Africa, performed for the presidents in Nigeria.
When was it?
Well, that was in Christmas gone. I'm not the one who has to shout.
So
out
you're
everything.
working on the international scene.
Yeah, I am. But however, now that I'm coming back out, it is the right time for me to do it. I don't want to have a show there, a show over here, and hustle.
Okay.
I want to go out and tour and do exactly what I've done
You
before.
sound so much like Shabba.
Well, maybe
He
that's
sounds the same way.
maybe because we all gone through maybe the same thing.
Okay.
So we must speak alike. And this is what's lacking in the music industry when a lot of entertainer and everybody talk. Because I have a lot of entertainer friends.
Okay.
But for me, I'm not a hype-up person. I'm a roots, down-to-earth girl. I'm very private. I love quiet times and stuff. I'm not into the whole party scene and stuff. But I know when it comes to my business, I will never hustle it. And a lot of people who always scream out and make a lot of noise behind me. By the way, when they see me, they always hug me. It's
So you get love
comedic.
from the industry, from the ladies in the industry?
What? Oh, we're in Jamaica here?
The
I
Jamaican
know a couple of the
industry.
ladies in the industry, but I'm not really close. Like Tanya Stevenson is fantastic. I'm hardly ever here. I'm all over the place. I'm trying to get myself to come back out. But I respect all the females artists, them who is doing their thing. But you know, Tanya and Queen Africa is what I like a lot.
When are we going to see you in Jamaica performing, Patra?
When I'm turned on by certain things, you know, but however, I don't want to be paid at that time to be doing a gig if it's going to be a good show. And of course, Sting is always open for me. It's the only show who I will always, no matter where I'm in the world, if I even have to run on for 2 minutes, I'll
Sting
never
at your
do-
place?
Yeah, because that's where I got my record deal.
Hear this. I think that anywhere you appear in Jamaica right now, it's going to be special.
Yeah?
I think so.
Yeah.
I feel that.
Well, I feel that too, because the people in Jamaica, they're amazing, you know, especially when I travel through the countryside, everywhere. It's like I have not gone anywhere. It's the same thing anywhere I've gone. You know, so for me, if I was missing something, I would be rushing the thing. You know, but it's always the wicked saying something about me.
Well, you know, you've preserved yourself well. You look the same, Patra.
Yeah.
The same hot Patra. Maybe I shouldn't even have gone so far to call you Patra. You used to be called Lady Patra.
Yeah, yeah. But as soon as I went to Sony, they said, okay, we see that you're a lady, so now it's formally It's Patra. However, I work with anything.
Well, I want to put on back the lady to your name, you know, to Lady Patra.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure to have you. I hope I've turned you on.
Yeah.
You know, for you to want to perform for us in Jamaica.
No, definitely.
Because you say you want to turn on. And I hope I can turn you on right now.
Well, so far the crowd and the people has been amazing. And I want people to just check out the new video. It's called Sweet Reggae Music. The Queen is back and is continuing where she left off, and I'm in control.
Okay. Thank you so much, Pat.
Thanks so much for having me.
All right, there you have it. The Queen is back and she's in control. Patra. I'm Winfred Williams on behalf of all of us. Thanking you for joining us. Do join us again next week for our Sumfest edition of Onstage from Montego Bay.
What the world needs now, the world needs now, world needs now. Sweet reggae music, reggae, reggae, reggae.
Yo, you hear that, right?
What the world needs now, the world needs now, world needs now.
Watch this.
Sweet reggae music, reggae, reggae,
Watch this.
reggae.
Oh, tell them, say.
Sit ya, what me say? Sure. When you hear reggae music I play, people love to turn up them radio right away. Rubber dubbing at the dance them I play. This a type of wine no make them and them go away. Chop. This a music and not easy. Wind down slow, just take it easy. You never hear but cool and deadly. I miss a reggae around the world, sound no better. What believe me now.